Or we could check to see if it's recording.
This is new device signed in, but wait. Yeah, we're streaming. Hey. Do you like my shadow in the background? Wait, where's the? Oh. Hello. We just started this.
Review 2019.
Yeah, because if you don't know, make sure everything's working okay. Don't show your butt to the damn camera.
I'm showing the side of my legs.
Oh, that's even sexier. So, good morning to you, my bunk bros. My name is Bunktron, as you already know that.
Stop looking at yourself and look at the camera.
I'm more used to looking at the screen.
Too bad.
Okay, then I'll learn to look at the abyss of an eyeball. So welcome. I'm Bunkatron, and this is.
I just got a haircut.
That's very true. Now you look fantastic. All right. So.
Landoon AKP. Just kidding. It's just Landon AKP. Shut up.
Landoon. Aha! See, it's working. It's working. Is it glitchy? Is it twerky?
Twerky.
That was so aggressive. Okay, apparently it's very laggy, so we're gonna need to fix that. We're gonna need to fix you. Fixie time. All right.
Too much lighting. They can't.
Talk to the people. OBS Studio. Reconnecting suck. Maybe if I raise this up or raise it down.
Why do I look so pale?
I'm so pale. We're live.
You know what? I need better lighting. I know exactly what to do.
Okay. Maybe I need more. It's no use. We need more.
More what?
I don't know. I'm just touching stuff until that thing goes to green. It ain't working. Ah! I don't know what to do. There's advanced.
There we go. Better lighting.
There, we can see. We can see. He's on top of there. Okay. Don't really know. There's hotkeys. I don't need hotkeys. I heard that. Alright, automatic check for updates and startup. I don't care about any of that stuff. We don't need this. So it's on stream. Maybe it's on alpha. Yes. I think it's bitrate.
Wow.
What if we lower that?
Dear God.
I have no idea what the heck is going on. Now it's consistently red. Okay, so maybe we need to raise that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's our problem. Warning, recording cannot be paused if the recording quality is same stream. Ah, we're in green. We're getting to green. So that's just basically telling us how much we can run.
Me trying to be talented.
Yes, he was on my other stream. Or she.
One of them. He, she.
Yeah, you don't even... I'm noticing an improvement is that... So this is like its limit? Yeah, we were at green at first. Audio bitrate. Audio's fine. Can you turn off the volume on that? Alright. How do I fix? How do I do? How do I do? Chat.
You don't do. You just don't.
Ah! That's just not helpful.
Shut up!
Oh,
You loser! 2020!
There's hardware. Should we use hardware? Let's see how hardware works.
You wanna buy my wares?
Would you like to buy my wares?
You want cram?
Yes, you want grab. Here's watching you eat. Here's watching you eat. Of all things, just watch him eat. That's actually live? Wow, that's really far back. Video output is currently active. Please turn off any outputs to change video settings. No. We are in it to win it!
Ahem.
You read the comments, you talk to the people.
Welcome to Crate Not Laggy Stream.
I agree, not laggy stream. Okay.
Here, I'll try to. Let me go on to my Landoon AKP account.
Custom mixer settings. Nope. Enable replay buffer. Generate file name. Nope.
A whole decade.
It's on streaming. I need streaming stuff. Enforce encoder. Custom encoder settings. Quality. No, quality. It's getting better now. As you're scratching your face. This is just fun. I don't get this. I don't get this. I don't get this. Go back to software. Well, how about we turn down the audio settings? What does that do? We're on 3 kilobytes per second. We're on 0. Now we're on 160. It's just all over the place. It seemed to have done better.
For a second there.
By turning that thing lower, it makes it seem like it's working better. I'm going to try turning back to hardware. And then let me make this rise again.
No, he rises. He rises to the rings.
Getting better?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Well, wait. I'm gonna see if I can like skip to forward.
We are going to try and see if we can match this then. So what if I bring it to like 2000 probably? I just don't know. I don't know, my friend. I just don't know. Oh, so confusing. Alright, we matched it around. I don't know. I really don't know. This is
I want funny faced.
funny faced.
Man.
I just don't get this. Tell me, chat, why doesn't it work?
Yeah, you haven't been in it.
You ripped off the cup. Oh, what's that?
It's an old drawing.
Is that Iron Man?
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I feel quite embarrassed.
I don't get how. No, there you are.
I look like Palpatine.
Chat. How's it going, chat?
I just want you to like put your mouth just like up to the thing like it's inside your mouth and you'll see how the
Drawing.
Well, if we turn down the snap sensitivity.
There, they could watch.
Watch themselves.
They could watch themselves.
I look like Palpatine.
Chat. How's it going, chat?
Inside your mouth and you'll see how
A whole decade of decisions.
A decade of these kinds of decisions. We haven't even gotten to what we wanted to do yet. At least what I wanted to do.
It's just gonna. He's gonna keep playing that. It's gonna loop that too.
It's gonna get more distorted as we go. What are we doing? It's just not working.
See, now we just laughed at. Oh God. What do you want to say to your future self when we loop again?
Fix the damn thing!
Yeah! How are you fixed yet?
You're welcome. See, now you just said that we laughed at that.
It's just gonna keep looping. There's 4 people watching our loop.
There's watching this. What are you guys watching? We're not even doing what we were intending to do.
Your future self when we loop again.
Your microphone is just so funny. It sounds like Jay Your neck was like the freaking guys from Camino. See, now you just said that we laughed at that. See,
No, we're laughing at the time you said that. You just laughed at that thing. Whoa! Oh!
Microphone is just so funny. It sounds like Jay Your neck was like the freaking guys from Camino. See, now you just said that we laughed at that.
Now we're laughing at the time you said that. You just laughed at that thing. Whoa!
It's just slurping too much.
Well, guys, if we don't make it, just listen.
No, I mean they really don't do serious. What should make them look at while we do it then? Let's do a thing that says like 2020 or whatever.
That'll be a loop.
Nope, that's not what We're gonna make them look. What should make them look at while we do it then? I haven't picked that yet. Good idea, past self. Maybe I should do that. That'll be on loop.
Come on, this is just gonna loop around again, and we're
just gonna start dying laughing again.
Again.
Here, what we're gonna make them look at.
Message to your future self, dying of laughter watching this part.
It gets funnier.
Is it fixed yet? Is it? How about you?
Is that the mic too?
Yeah. It is.
There we go. Look at this cheap. There we go. There we go. This is so poorly and cheaply done. Alright. Right until we see it like on the screen thing, and we'll see how it looks. Okay. Can you try to do a lot to the pretzel? You already asked me that. Can you do a lot to the pretzel? A lot is where you do like, it's like you stick both your feet. Hang on, I can't do it on here. Hang on. Like,
there
you put your foot like that, and then you put.
It's got a giant light in the way. Wait, no, it doesn't. No. Hey, it's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, good. That's what we're going with. It looks really crappily done, but this is what we're going. All right, now turn on the volume. Turn off the volume. Alright, enough of looping, enough of all that. So, we had a really great... Alright, so we had a very interesting start there, but good morning, my Bunker Bros. My name is Bunkatron, and wow, what a very interesting beginning of that video, of this video, huh? Vietnam flashbacks?
I'm having flashbacks, dude.
Alright, so I had started YouTube when I was 12. I'm pretty sure. That just seems like such a long time. That's just like 4 years of me doing YouTube. Like on first 3 years on the other channel, and now me starting the new one. That's just crazy to still think about. And wait, you've been doing it even longer than I have.
I've been doing YouTube for 5 years.
Yeah, so you did a whole other year before I even started it. But overall, like technically, this is the first like official 10-year decade that we have entirely lived through, because we were born in like 2003. So then when it came around 2010, then there was like, it wasn't like a complete decade. So then when we lived 10 years, that would be 2013. But now this is the first official full decade that we have just went through, and it was quite the ride. So in 2010, so obviously almost 10 years ago, then we were around 6. So we just like first grade or something like that around that time. And then yeah, now we're here now, like all these years later, and it's just really hard to think about just all those things. And then just knowing that for starting from 2010 and then starting 4 years ago, so in 2016 or 2015 is when I, and then you started around
10 years ago, we still technically knew each other.
We kind of did, a little bit.
We just didn't really...
Yeah, so me and Landon AKP, we actually started out as enemies, actually, which is really funny to think about. And I remember just like throughout the time, it was like, I really did not like you. I had no valid reason.
We all had those moments, guys, where you're in elementary school and you just hate that one stupid piece of crap with all your heart.
And just so you know, that piece of crap was me. But, like, and then I remember is that it was around 4th grade is when we both had Mr. McCarthy.
Yeah.
And then we both like basically had to like talk and stuff because it was super engaging all the time. So then we actually started getting talking, and I remember is like, you always brought Cocoa Puffs to school, didn't you? Like a certain cereal that you always brought to school every day.
Was it Cocoa Puffs?
I'm pretty sure it was Cocoa Puffs. And then I remember, I'm pretty sure the first time I talked to you was to ask if I could have one.
Every time, dude. With Harry, it was a goldfish. I gave him a goldfish and we became friends.
Yeah.
For Rylan, it's a friggin' Cocoa Puff. I gave him a Cocoa Puff and he's like, ah! Cocoa!
I actually haven't had a Cocoa Puff, like, probably since then, and also that was my first time having one.
The hell?
Yeah, I haven't had Cocoa Puffs, like, forever. The main things I eat is, like Honey Nut Chex, and then Honey Nut Cheerios,
Honey
Cinnamon
Nut Chex.
Yes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Oatmeal Squares. Those are the 4 main things I always eat. But, yeah, and then I remember, like, after me and you started becoming friends, then you asked if I wanted to come over to your house. And
I asked if Tyler and you can both.
Yeah, both. And then he canceled.
Well, yeah, his mom made him cancel.
Uh-huh.
Which was the best decision.
I know, because and then I remember right after that, I was like, oh, shit. Like, now it's just me and him, and I'm just like, I don't really know him that entirely well. So I just go over to his house, and then...
Hey, what you Army?
Yeah, I know. That same day, then you started like playing Underworld, and I was like, "Oh, is this your YouTube World thing?" And then he was like, "Yeah." So, and then you're like, "Want to join Emerald Army?" I was like, well, how do I do that?
You have to go through so many levels of
clueless. I thought that, like, I remember when you told about MLW, I thought you actually had, like, a big group of people. And then they asked you, I was like, how many other people are there? It was just like 3. I was like, oh, then it's a lot more different. And I still remember that one video.
This is like esports all over again. We're the next friggin' TSM crap.
And I remember that, like, I still remember that video, and it was, the beginning part was pretty, like, A-okay, but then the rest of it, we just started just doing whatever. We'd start talking about random stuff.
You did your weird Five Nights at Freddy's building thing.
Yes, I tried making, because I actually started building a lot of those. I had a whole
You were really into Five Nights at Freddy's when we first.
I actually, yeah,
and
I really was.
And we were building, like, forts in the room that we're in right now.
Yes, we built a fort. I remember that. I remember that also was over here, and then
you kept on listening to Five Nights at Freddy's.
I kept playing that like as a joke, just like because I knew it was annoying Logan. He's like, shut up. So I was just like, oh, I just want to keep on playing that.
And then he had that phase where he loved that song.
Yes. There was like a really quick phase where I remember all of us were into Five Nights at Freddy's, and then that ended like really quickly. But it's actually interesting. It's like,
but we did videos 24/7. Like, we uploaded every single day with our Minecraft worlds. And
like, that's the thing, is like, as we keep, first right now, this is like the part where we're talking about like things in our past, and then we're going to do like resolutions and like other things like that, and then it'll lead up to it. So first we're just going through like things in our past, and then we'll get to those kind of things. But yeah, we did upload a lot of videos, and you always keep on saying it's the peak, and I do agree it was like the peak.
But we could have a new peak.
We actually did. Right when we started doing the acting thing, then we started actually like getting right into it. So yeah. I'm needing to still upload that.
Yeah, I really want to see that. That was so good.
Yes. So we still technically can be at our new peak, but I still remember that around that time we did not care really much what other people thought, and we just did whatever, and it was really enjoyable.
It was awesome.
But I remember also at the beginning of it, this was also one of the reasons also why I decided to delete my channel, is you remember the subscriber thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So at the beginning, when I was little baby me, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I should just find a way to like get more subscribers. So I just like search up a thing, how to get more subscribers, like strategy. I was thinking like strategically wise. And then it brings me to a site where it's just like get fake subscribers. And
say sub for sub, yeah, I'll sub for you.
Yeah, no, so I was like, oh, I'll try that once.
I did that all the way to 100 subscribers, then I stopped.
Yeah, I know, and then I'm just like, okay, this is just really fake. This is just really dumb.
Yeah.
And then I remember like I did it like I'd say like 3 times. And then it kept on messing with my subscriber count. Like, I didn't even do it anymore after that 3 times. Then it just kept on going like, all over the place. And I'm like, okay, well, I kind of just screwed up my channel now.
Yeah.
So, then, of course,
Sup? Have you guys shared about your feelings between each other about Rise of Skywalker yet?
No, we're not going to be getting onto that topic. That is going to lead to a lot of yelling.
If you want to make a boring pizza, you can go ahead and...
A boring pizza?
Throw some cheese, throw some meat on... Well, I know there's pizza ready out here. If you want to eat it, it's fine.
Okay.
But I know you like your pizza without meat,
moist.
right?
Yeah, I'm fine with meat. Like,
okay.
I like with bacon bits and stuff. You're lucky that no one can see you right now. You're gonna choke on that.
Huh?
You know the thing is how you flicking it like to make a noise. We're doing
Goodbye.
We're doing a live stream.
Oh, did we interrupt?
Yes, and you're talking about moist pizza and with meat.
I said
you said it's your mom's scream.
Yeah.
Oh, and I remember, like, yeah, also the first time that I came over, and your parents were, like, super nice also around that time. I remember that.
Great stream, Bunka Bunk.
Yeah, he calls me that. I don't know why he calls me that. But, just a name, I guess. So, but, yeah, I remember that. It was, like, super nice. And then I remember I was super afraid of your dog at first, because I haven't had too many, like, experiences with, like, big dogs. And
Speaking of experiences with Onyx... When Tyler first met Onyx, he was on the bottom bunk and I was on the top.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the night, he decided to wake up and then go and try and pet Onyx. Onyx, like, I'm just rolled over, like, all I hear is, oh, Onyx. He just starts crying, and I'm like, I don't want to wake up.
Oh no.
I was in, like, what, 6th grade?
Yeah, no, I remember. Your dog was like very aggressive around that time.
Oh gosh, that was funny.
I remember also like the first time I came over, like Logan completely hated my guts, and like I barely even spoke to him. And then I remember that I was just like, oh, do you have any siblings? And I was like, yeah, I have an older brother. And I was like, oh, are you guys close? And I was like, no. And it was like, oh, okay. So you're like, you should stay away from me. And I'm like, okay. I was like expecting like you have like a really older brother, like one of those like cliche like Roderick older. Yeah, like one of those that would like full on like swirly you or like do something like that, like to the extreme older.
He's just really annoying.
But yeah, then of course now he's definitely a lot different. Like whenever I'm around, then he's like a completely different person, and it's just super funny. Like I always know that Mark and Ethan always talk about just how Ethan's a different person on camera. That's basically what Logan's like whenever I'm just in your house. Stop. All right. Whatchamacallit. But so first YouTube channel name.
Oh, my first YouTube channel name was Dark Host.
All right, and how'd you come up with? Where's the history? Where's the juice about the story of this?
Dark Host. Well, you see, back in the emo stages of life.
Did you actually have the emo stage?
I had a no. It was more of a Star Wars nerd phase than an emo phase. Like I was really into Darth Maul and Jedi and Sith and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to be like a dark Sith guy, whatever. And I was thinking, like, I don't know where I came up with host. I know how I came up with the gaming host. Mm-hmm. Because obviously I've been watching a lot of the Gaming Lemon, and there was another YouTuber called the Gaming Beaver. I'm like, okay, well, I could do something like that. I could go the gaming, and I'm like, well, host, because, you know, that sounds cool. You like, you know, I'm the host of something.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't actually hate that name. I could probably switch back to that for legal reasons. Yeah, legal reasons. I mean, that's a good name. I like it. I'm at 11 subscribers. I could still change my name a couple times.
That is true. Yeah, you do have quite a few updates. But I actually really like where my name's at right now. But of course, we can't.
We had a couple phases there, right?
Yeah, we can't really start with my best one right now. Yeah, Island Rocks 101. Why? I don't know. That's a good.
How's it going, guys? My name is Island Rocks 101.
No,
I'm here to play some Battle Cat.
But I didn't have any like lisp thing. I just had. It was like a very monotone, but just like. Still very young.
Yeah.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's Rylan Rocks 101, and
I remember watching that video on the 4th of July. I'm like, everyone army, yeah! I was at Idaho, sitting in the chair, in the recliner, watching that. Well, there were fireworks going off. Actually, I don't know if there were fireworks going off.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, though.
That'd be pretty good. Like celebratory.
Yeah. And then there's just you talking about Battle Cats with your phone face towards your...
It's Strike Force Kitty. That's what it was called.
Strike Force Kitty, yeah.
I'm surprised I still remember that name. I literally don't think I've played that game since then. And I was in 6th grade. I remember that because... I played that game originally on the computers at like, what was it called? It wasn't in the game designer. It was in the workshop basically thing. And there was like all those computers in there. So that's the first time I played it because like other people playing. So like okay, whatever. I was like, this could be an interesting first game. And I wanted it to be a little bit more unique. So I decided to play that. And then I remember that then the next video I uploaded was I set up my phone to record the computer screen, but I forgot to turn off the light. I didn't understand lighting and like reflections and stuff. So there was like a light on, but it was like recording the screen. So it looked really terribly done. So there was just like a bright light at the top of the screen, just like right about right here. So
That's what I did with our first video,
But that's
Emerald Army.
But that's the thing is like you actually set it up to where like there was no glare, there was no thing, so like it wasn't too bad. Mine was just like basically added on to yours, even worse now. But I remember like all throughout when you like had the Game House thing, I really loved your intro. Your intro was one of the best things. Yeah, there's two of them. I really like that.
That was
Yes,
that was good.
I really like that one. There's two, and then there was the one of like the guy doing a flip over the lava pit. And
Oh no, Minecraft animation.
Yes, the Minecraft animation was kind of. But I did like the second part where the music and also the.
Why did I think of that?
Yeah.
Just a friggin' Minecraft guy with a friggin' weird sword just jumping over lava like, oh yeah, side flip. Whoa! Dada looks up dramatically. Oh my gosh.
And I remember that I had like two really main intros that I had. I had the and that was I never fixed the audio for that. It was always just ragingly just so loud. So there's a problem with that. And then whatchamacallit? What? Oh, sweet. That song just brings back so much nostalgia!
What about this one?
Yes. Free to use.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you ask someone to make it for you? Why did I already say Emerald Army? Or is that where you just got the name?
I just found it.
Oh, so you just searched up Emerald Army intro kind of thing. There's
Yeah.
Pokemon, there's so many Pokemon.
What about this recent one? Minecraft Emerald Army.
What was that?
Super Hot Hero. Hyro?
Hyro.
What's this?
Alright, and then the other one was me drawing my Bullet Bill Gaming thing, and it had Bangarang in the background. That wasn't really too bad of one. I actually kind of liked that one a bit. I like the Bangarang thing. The drawing was, it was okay. If the drawing was a bit better and it did that, then I wouldn't have minded.
Though, on my old Instagram account, there was a video of my old intro.
Of
like with the guy jumping over
the back. Yes, on your old one. Then they did that.
jumping.
No. It was on a different one, I think. Maybe it was. Oh yeah, that is your old one. Yeah.
Yeah, woo!
Oh, he's so cool. No.
I like how he still knew that beat.
Don't.
Yeah,
I like how like it goes from just like drums to just.
Look at that face, yo!
It's your baby face. Your hair was also very different. Like it was very like
long.
Yeah, it was kind of long, but it was like
Long.
hanging down though. Yeah.
Bro, he looks like a freaking deer.
There's Joe. Hello, Annette.
Wanna see a magic? Do you like waffles?
Do you like waffles?
I got a question. Do you like waffles?
And then,
Supposed to look.
yeah. And then I
you like a video of
then I had that phase where I just
you posted
friggin-
so many of those.
dude.
I remember that I was at like someone else's house and I just like look at my phone and was like, oh, he did some more things. I'm like, what are these?
Then this one.
I know, it's so girly.
What, guys?
What is that?
Look at the phone sideways or whatever. You're
I don't know why he posted that, but so.
And then I posted that. I just post a picture of hot chocolate. What's the one?
Corn in it.
Some guy literally just comments question mark and then how long ago was that? 203 weeks ago. Wow, that's a long time ago.
We should talk about that. god.
And
Oh.
oh gosh.
Oh gosh, what?
Anyways,
What
this
was
is wait. No, this is back when Josh Giacomini was still my best friend.
Mm.
Come on, guys. I am soft.
Okay, enough of that.
Enough of the names.
Ducky.
Ducky.
Okay, anyways.
Alright. Continuing.
Okay, so what's your next YouTube name, Rylan?
Yes, and then then it was Hulk Smash Dude or something.
Hulk Smash Dude.
Or something like
It was
that.
like a Hulk butt.
No.
It was something terrible with Hulk in it.
Hulk Smash 87.
Hulk Smash Dude.
Well, it was something like that. Maybe that was just my Instagram or something like that. But yeah, then I had that. Then I had Bolt Bill Gaming.
Dub Smash Dude 87.
And then I was like, okay, I cannot keep on doing characters after I did the Bullet Bill. So then I was like, okay. So then I decided to do. I did the Cybershot games like full on, and then I still had the Fallout Boy kind of differentiated version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, maybe I should just abbreviate it to TCS Games.
I
Which
liked it.
I did like TCS Games. It's just like, I don't know, it just seemed a little bit like of random kind of letterization, I guess. But
Yeah.
it was still a pretty good name. It was pretty catchy. The meaning of it was still
The
exact
reason
same.
I switched out of the gaming host is because, like, I didn't want to be known for just gaming.
Yes, you wanted more.
And if someone stumbled upon my video, channel, they'd be like, the gaming host.
So they only
Which
do
is like, there's a lot of those different types of people with the gaming and then their name. And gaming is just like, it's a category and I don't want to just be known for
One
YouTube
category.
in the first place. So
So just wanted more.
So then I
widespread.
went to what, One Click?
Yeah, you did
I
one
did
click.
One Click, and then I did
One click for what?
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, but that was back when I was doing, or was it the next? Landon AK Plays. That's
Yeah,
when,
and then you did AKMC, which that channel's still out there actually.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I just watched a video about it.
I just subscribed to that channel again because I wanted to make sure I don't lose those videos because those are pretty good videos.
Yeah, and then I remember I got the Elgato capture card,
Mm-hmm.
and I was doing all these funny Far Cry videos, and there was one part in the Far Cry videos, in one of them, where, like, I just managed to actually make my brother crack up with something I did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, I remember I was like fixing the car that these people had broken with like this, it's like this flamethrower type
Yeah.
trail. Yeah. And so I go up to some girl and like, I just fixed their car and they just drive off? What kind of losers are they? You're my friend, right? And then I accidentally spray her in the face and she just like, and she falls on the ground dead. I'm like, oopsie.
Oopsie. Yeah, I remember that when you said it.
Yeah, and then Logan starts dying of laughter. And I'm like, oh, I'm funny.
I did it. I achieved it.
I made my brother laugh with a video.
You laugh, you lose.
Exactly.
All right. So yeah, I remember that we used to do a lot of really interesting videos.
You
But-
stole my freaking star.
Your star?
You stole my Mario Bros. Star.
Yes, I do remember that.
And then you ran away with it, and I
Yes,
died.
and you got crushed. So I got one, and I did the thing. And I remember that the thing you said right before I stole the star, you're like, "Get wrecked, that's so..." And then you got interrupted as I took both the things, and you got crushed. So then I just start running off, and then you're like, "No! No!" The ultimate then payback was then, in a later episode, then you broke my tripod.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you're like,
You threw a
anyway.
pellet.
And then at the end of the video, you're like,
Any last words?
any last words?
Help me. Help me.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I remember you're like, help me. Hang on, I want to make sure I have the YouTube thing open so I can see if people are in the chat. Where are the people at in the chat? Oh, it's not live right now. Yeah, there's nothing much else going on right now. Okay, so we've gotten through a lot of our past, and we had quite the good run. We had a lot of names. We had a lot of videos that we did, and a lot of bad things as well. Yeah. But anyway, here we are now. Me, Bunkatron, you, Landon, AKP. So, what do you want most out of this new channel? What do you? We'll see what we both want, and then we'll come up with some resolutions.
I want mostly a good audience where kind of like Markiplier, he has like the perfect audience who like cares for him. They don't just, I mean they do mostly just spam memes in the comment section, but like not just that. And his friend group is, I don't know, something about Markiplier and Ethan and Wade and freaking Bob's laugh is so...
Yeah, it's super unique. There's just always those certain guys that have very unique laughs. There's Bob, Carson, Sky Does Minecraft. Yeah, there's just a lot of very unique kind of laughs.
And unfortunately, my laugh sounds like a friggin' dying pig on steroids. Yours is fine.
Yeah, mine, it's also unique, which I also kind of like. It's because, like, it reminds me of, like, a mix between Mark, and then if I'm, like, really laughing hard, then I'll laugh somewhat like Carson as well.
But sometimes I won't be able to, like, control myself, so I won't be able to, like, breathe, so I can't, so I'll just go with these long breaths. I'm like, I don't know, something like that. Anyways, but the fact of getting back on topic now.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of the two idiots in this place, two idiots in that place. I kind of just want to be like the freaking Unis Honest thing.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about that, like doing something.
Because I watched their what's it called? The Escape Room.
Oh, I love that one.
That was my favorite one. The girls just, he's like, hey, just chill out.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
Can Pinky promise me?
Yeah. Yeah, she was a good actor, dude.
Yeah, she was also really good. I do have to admit, she was also a good actor. And then, what you call it? Yeah, both of them. No, and I was like, don't worry, he's kind of an idiot. I was like, my life is at stake with two idiots. And an idiot? No, two idiots.
Yeah, I know, that was just funny. But anyways, what I want to do with my channel is at some point when I get older, I'm going to merge the two, AKMotions and Landon AKP, and then I'm going to make a lot more comedy stuff on that. Like, I want to... I have this thing planned for a series called, like, Adventures with AK and Bunkatron. And,
where we just do,
where I just... The start of the episode is just, like, we're sitting on the couch and we're like, I wish that we were, like, in a movie. I wish that, for once, something awesome would happen to us where people are watching, where our lives are so awesome that people would watch us.
No, and then we have like a really funny like kind of transition, and then like one of these times, and I like dress up as a genie, and I was like, "Your wish is granted!" And then we just do like random kind of things.
Well, something's gonna happen. I haven't figured that part out yet, but something's gonna happen, and we're gonna go into lots of adventures.
I really would like doing.
And that would be a stop motion, by the way. For you guys, if you guys don't know.
That would be a stop motion thing?
Stop motion series.
We could also do it in real life as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So that's also the kind of thing, is like, you're definitely more on like the stop motion kind of spectrum as well as also doing those kind of videos. As for my channel, I kind of more on the kind of gaming kind of side thing. But not entirely. I do also like doing those other kind of videos, and then here and there I'll do like stop motion kind of like projects, stuff like that. I do need to get up on my thing. My main thing is I want to do like kind of bigger projects like to work on, not only just like stop motion. But I remember the first time that I completely watched a heist with Markiplier, it was like, that's something I want to do when I'm old. It's not like, it doesn't have to be a choose your own adventure or something like that, but I want it to be like a really big kind of like project that I can work on it with like my friends and stuff like that. And I just think that would just be like, just really fun to do. So there's that. And then I want to do more videos of just like random, like, funny kind of things. It's just kind of like what Unis Honest is, but instead of it just being like experiences with just like something that's like done almost like every day, like there's acupuncture, which is just like some, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but
You
but
pronounced it right.
but some people do that quite a bit, and then like some people like do paintball guns or whatever and stuff like that. But what I'm wanting to do is something like a little bit more out of like the like something kind of like experimental, something that just would just be really interesting and just fun to do. Like that's why I have like a whole bag of like all those things up there.
Yeah.
Is so then we could like do like some of those things outside and just do just random fun kind of things. But the main thing that then leads to is then our resolutions, and the biggest one is that this one isn't actually even related to my channel. This is actually just like a really big one that I've always wanted to talk about, is some way of getting it out there, is the biggest resolution that I want, and also I hope that other people would really want, is that I've been noticing is that, especially also for me and you, is that we're also somewhat introverted one way or another. You're a little bit more than me, but I am still somewhat introverted with some sort of things. And I find it's just like super easy for other people to kind of like put us down and like just say that what we're doing is just kind of wrong, which some things could be, of course, which is the whole point of making mistakes. But more or less all along the lines of like, if we wanted to just like sing a song in public, like it just felt like it was just in our head and we just want to sing along to something, and then someone tells us to stop because we're being annoying, I just feel like that we should also somewhat embrace that. It doesn't need to be like annoying to them, like attacking them or anything like that, but more or less along the lines of just like, I'm a free person. We're all like free kind of people, but yet we always take it that we let other people to always control us, because it's not exactly hurting anybody or doing anything wrong. And it just goes along the lines of us just being pushed around with all the things, and then we're just not living the lives that we fully could. Because a lot of people actually take life for granted, because I remember is that this is probably also going to get a little bit more on the sad part, is that those random times where it's either you're sitting on the couch or you're lying in bed, you're all by yourself or just something, and then you just stop and you think. And normally that could also get along the lines of death. And one of these times, that's actually what my mind went to. And of course, us believing also in God and all that stuff, not everybody does, but that's just what we believe in, is that still, also since we are going to do that, this is the one time we're going to have this experience on Earth. So it just makes it just kind of scary to think about, is that like, this is a one shot, this is just a one thing. And there will never be a day where it will be, once again, January 1st of 2020. It will never be that ever again, because then it'll move on to the next. And then the next year, and the years after that. And then, just because even though we're 16 right now, it's just really...
I guess that's why New Year's resolutions are so important.
But just no one follows along with them. They don't take them seriously is the only problem.
Yeah. The whole issue of being cool, I think people are kind of just saying, oh, there's no such thing as being cool in high school. Well, there are people who try, definitely. Like, there's people who, you know, they have their fresh new AirPods and they worry about what their clothes are wearing. They put others down so that they could gain more friendship. Mm-hmm. And those are the people who just, like, they just bring you down. And
they wander through life just thinking that, They wander through life basically just thinking is that the more you have, or the more that you want, is what's going to make you happy. And it's just a really bad way of thinking, is because in the end, like also the thing I was just talking about was like singing a song or just doing whatever. That will not matter the very next day. Do you realize that? Is that the person that told you to stop, if they're just like a random stranger, you'll probably forget them the very